Please remain standing for the singing of our national anthem by firefighter Owale Lawal.
Detail, hand salute.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Ready, two.
Thank you, Firefighter Lawal. Please remain standing for the invocation by FDNY Chaplain Monsignor Jamie Gigantiello.
Detail, uncover.
Let us put ourselves in the presence of our loving and merciful God. We come together today in a spirit of thanksgiving and remembrance as we celebrate the lives of some well-deserving FDNY members who gave their lives for the sake of all of us and the city of New York. We are truly thankful for all the members of the FDNY family, for their willingness to serve and to make the sacrifices that they make every day, protecting the citizens of New York City. God, continue to watch over them, strengthen them, protect them, and guide them. Today, we recognize the accomplishments and the lives and the fine work of some of New York City's heroes. May they continue to inspire us from heaven and remind us what they did best, serve. For God put us all in this world to serve one another, not to be served. Today, we are also thankful for all the members of the FDNY family, especially our leadership, our First Deputy Commissioner, Joe Pfeiffer, our Acting Chief of the Department, John Esposito, all of our chiefs, and all those that work behind the scenes. We ask you, Lord, keep them safe as they guide us and watch over us. God, source of all love, we are most grateful to the families of our fallen heroes. We thank you for sharing your loved ones with us and making that sacrifice with them. We ask you to be mindful that they are still with us in spirit and that we will never forget them. God, for all of this, we ask your blessings. We ask for your gift of peace. We ask you, Lord, help us to love one another as you love us. And for all of this, we say, amen.
Detail, recover.
Thank you, Monsignor Jamie Gigantiello. Please retire the colors. Will everyone please be seated?
Detail at ease.
Good morning. My name is Captain Andrew Brown, and I want to thank everyone for coming to today's FDNY Boroughwide Memorial Plaque dedication ceremony honoring our fallen members from the borough of Manhattan. I would like to take a moment to introduce the members of our dais. Ladies and gentlemen, please hold your applause until the end while I say each distinguished member's names. First Deputy Commissioner Joseph Pfeiffer. Acting Chief of Department John Esposito. Chief of EMS Operations Michael J. Fields. Acting Chief of Fire Operations Kevin Woods. Chief of Training Thomas Carrero. Assistant Chief of Fire Operations Kevin Brennan. Assistant Chief of EMS Operations Cesar Escobar. Chief Fire Marshal Daniel Flynn. Queens Borough Commander Joseph Ferrante. Manhattan Borough Commander Michael Jello. Chief of Special Operations Malcolm Moore. Deputy Assistant Chief of Fire Operations Michael Woods. Assistant Chief Fire Marshal Michael Kavanaugh. Deputy Assistant Chief of City Central Operations Stacy Scanlon. Deputy Assistant Chief of City South Operations Joseph Pataki. FDNY Chaplain Monsignor Jamie Gigantiello. Assistant Commissioner James Harden. President of the Uniform Firefighter Association UFA Andrew Ansbro. UFOA President James Brosey. A warm welcome to our first Deputy Commissioner, Acting Chief of Department, and other distinguished members of the dais. We are especially honored to have our fallen members' families, members from their companies, and close personal friends here today. Welcome to all. I am honored to introduce our first speaker, First Deputy Commissioner Joseph Pfeiffer.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Fire Academy. Now, I don't think I got the message. Because I'm no longer in uniform, I got to wear this tie and jacket. Is part of the deal. So instead of speaking for an hour, I'll make it a lot shorter for everybody. But thank you for joining us today as we remember 9 of our members who bravely served the department in Manhattan. We are here today to remember the members who are no longer with us. And while we gather today in collective heartbreak, we also are proud to remember them and to tell everyone about them. Their stories have become part of the fabric of the FDNY and part of us vowing to never forget. The plaques we reveal today are intended to keep alive their memories. They are meant to invite questions, to arouse curiosity, and above all, to provide honor. So when someone comes through the doors of a firehouse or EMS station and sees the plaque on the wall, they might pause for a moment and ask, who was this person? What were they like? And what can I learn from their legacy? And those that knew them would say they were firefighters, lieutenants, battalion chiefs, Marine wipers, and paramedics. They were ordinary people doing honorable work, serving our city with dedication and professionalism. Their calling was to respond to those who were in need during the worst moments of their lives. The group of our loved ones are united in the mission to protect life and property, provide excellent medical care, and answer the call no matter how difficult and no matter what time it is. They are tied together by the service to our city. And as we sit here, is to remember it all began here at the Fire Academy, or the EMS Academy in Fort Totten, where they learned their skills necessary to allow them to become the best firefighters and medical technician paramedics in the world. They carried out their mission for the department every day, whether it was on 9/11, responding that day or the days and the months that followed in the rescue and the recovery operations, or thousands of emergencies they face, both big and small, in the years that follow. They are our heroes. And how do we define a hero? When those school kids come to the firehouse door and they walk in and they point to the plaque, how do we define our heroes? We can say they're superheroes running into danger. Well, they do run into danger, but if you would ask them, they would say, we weren't superheroes. We were ordinary heroes at extraordinary times when people need us. And I think that's what we have to remember, because they were ordinary heroes in our families, in our firehouses, and they made the difference. So those young people that come and look at the plaques, maybe they could be like one of our loved ones and make a difference in people's lives when they needed it the most. So may these plaques serve as a continual reminder of them and our memories of them. May God bless the Garrity, the O'Flaherty, the Healy, the Pete, the Hanley, the Daniels, the Hickory, Rowe, and Donahue families. And may God bless the FDNY. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner Pfeiffer. Our next speaker is Acting Chief of Department, John Esposito.
Good morning. Thank you all for being here. I would especially like to welcome the family members of those we remember today, their friends, and everyone who knew them. Plaque dedications are difficult days for all of us, especially for those who loved or worked closely with the members that we will honor today. We will always mourn their loss, and these type of events are an important way to honor, remember, and reflect on the impact they had on us, on the department, and on the city. As first responders, we knew that they were brave, selfless, and honorable. They exemplified what it means to be a hero, rushing toward danger while others run from it. Their commitment to the FDNY and New York City will remain in our memories forever. We honor them with these plaques, but these are not just something we hang on the wall. They are a way to forever preserve all the good they did in their lives, and for the members who worked with them, to share stories with them, with everyone who wants to find out more. I've walked into many firehouses and seen the plaques, and some I knew and many I did not. And when you ask the members there who worked with those whose names are on the plaques on the walls, it's a very nice way to get a touching story and keep the memory alive. These plaques will serve to educate our new firefighters and EMTs, and a reminder of the character of the members of our department, their bravery, and their service. The plaques will also ensure the names of our fallen colleagues will live on forever. So today we remember and we promise to never forget. Thank you.
Thank you, Chief Esposito. We will now commence with the dedication of the plaques. I will invite FDNY Chaplain Monsignor Jamie Gigantiello to the podium to read and bless the plaques.
The first group of plaques are dedicated to the memory of FDNY's fallen members who bravely served this department, protecting life and property in the city of New York in the rescue and recovery efforts at Manhattan Box 558087 World Trade Center. Battalion Chief Stephen Garrity, Rescue Battalion, September 21st, 2022. Battalion Chief Brian O'Flattery, Battalion 9, December 3rd, 2022. Firefighter Thomas Healy, Ladder 25, December 22nd, 2022. Wiper Bruce Pete, Marine 1, February 2nd, 2023. Battalion Chief James Hanley, Battalion 7, February 4th, 2023. Paramedic Paul Daniels, Station 16, March 14th, 2023. Lieutenant James Donahue, Ladder 8, June 30th, 2023. The next group of plaques are dedicated to those at Fire 65-2, dedicated to the memory of FDNY's fallen members who bravely served this department, protecting life and property in the city of New York. Firefighter Timothy Hickey, Engine 91, June 14th, 2023. Firefighter John Rowe, Jr., Engine 21, June 22nd, 2023.
Detail, uncover.
Good and gracious God, we ask you to bless these plaques. Although they are grouped together, each one is an individual who gave his life protecting others, who sacrificed so much for so many. We ask you, Lord, to keep their memory alive, that all those who read these plaques may be inspired by their lives and their heroic efforts, not counting the cost of serving others. May they continue to inspire everyone, especially new FDNY members who read these plaques, and may their memory and their actions and their heroic efforts live on in each and every one of us. And together we say, amen.
Detail, recover. Everyone please rise. Detail, hand salute. Ready, two.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the conclusion of the ceremony, we will invite each family up on stage for a picture with their individual plaque. You will be directed by the ceremonial officers to come up on stage. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the First Deputy Commissioner, Acting Chief of Department, and other members of the dais, we thank you for attending today's very special ceremony. This is a terrific show of love for our fallen members. We will never forget. This concludes the plaque's dedication ceremony. Take care of each other and enjoy the rest of your day. Thank you. Good job, Ben. That was pretty good. Pretty good job. Good job. Good job.